Entertained gift.
Star.
Entertained gift.
Glor.
Oi, hello. What's going on? I hope you guys are having a fun little day there. Hope no one's pooping their pants. I'll tank all of that. You guys let me handle that. I am a heavy weapons guy. Oh. Hey guys, I wasn't gonna do any more Pee-wee streams, but I'm still addicted, and I didn't stream yesterday, and you know, let's just like sneak one little quick sneak a doodle PoE stream in here. Level a new character. Detox incoming tomorrow. Tomorrow needs to be the Giga Detox. I was gonna detox, and then I played nonstop. Where the mage book come from? Playing nonstop. And mostly a lot of the Legion stuff that I farmed last time. We're leveling our character. Speaking of the Legion stuff, almost every item I have is from when we were doing the Legion unique things. Like these goofy ass boots that have, I don't know, the math, 65% move speed. And the armor has 30% move speed on full life. And we have mageblood flasks, though you can't use the super ones yet. I'm gonna be so fast. I don't have like haste aura. We're doing wand skills, which I'm realizing I like a lot. Kinetic Fusillade came out like last season, and I didn't use it ever, and I didn't realize it's like the coolest shit. You cast, and it builds up a bunch of charges on you, and you let go, it blasts. There's some setups where you can just turn this into a machine gun, and they don't like delay before they shoot at all. I don't really know what I'm going to be using for sure.
My belt.
Whoa. But at the moment, leveling, going quick. Where's sound? Game very quiet. Very fast. Very fast gaming. Also, dude, Kinetic Fusillade, this wand skill that shoots the machine guns, I thought that's all it did. I was like, oh, cool, like a machine gun ability. That seems really strong. But also they explode when they hit targets, so there's AoE around them, and then also it chains to 3 different targets and just bounces around everything. That's like, they put the whole Deadeye Ascendancy on one wand skill.
Yippee.
Why did they do that? Also it auto targets. It fucking does fucking everything. It's like if I'm aiming this way, or if you're close enough to enemies, it'll shoot at them. If you're not close enough, it shoots wherever you're walking. Thing's crazy. Might end up doing the machine gun strat, where you basically get its duration very slightly below your attack speed, so every time, like before your next attack, it is already releasing them, but I'm probably not going to. Also been using, nobody likes Kinetic Rain. Summons a bunch of little spheres on the ground, and then when things walk into them, they die. But also if you spawn it on a boss, like they auto trigger, and it does a ton of damage. And everyone said that the other one that doesn't spawn the orbs does more damage, and you should just use that. But that math doesn't check out, and I don't know why everyone said that. That's not how it works. What was they on about? Oh, probably because they were doing totems and shit. You could only have 30 Orbeez on the ground. Even then, I don't know. Ball hate. People just say stuff sometimes. Every single person on Wand League wanted to use Kinetic Rain. Everybody was like, boom, Kinetic, I'm League starting Kinetic Rain. Every person Kinetic Rain. I've struggled to find anyone talking about it anymore. I think everyone moved on to this, the machine gun skill. And like realized Kinetic Rain. Kinetic Rain also famously received a like 5 times damage nerf before it was released. They showed the numbers on like the reveal, and then when they actually put it in the game, it was like 5 times less damage, genuinely. Not an exaggeration. But still, that's good. I don't know what they were thinking with the first numbers. Some real psycho shit. So I think that left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. I don't know.
Should have stayed in Trothers.
Kinetic Fusillade Truther from the start. I think everyone was hating Fusillade before it came out on... There's a very similar skill in Path of Exile 2, and it feels really awful to use in PoE 2. But this game has so many more ways to scale skill effect reduction duration shit that you could get it to... You have to go through so many loopholes in PoE 2 to do the same thing. For the gin. You know what I'm saying? Balls leave a bad taste sometime. Okay. New info.
So now I get to join you. Wonderful.
Didn't know that. He pretty fast. We're gonna wait. I was gonna say we're gonna slow down. Level 68, 10 levels. We're gonna speed up. Because dude, it's weird. You get to equip mageblood at level 40, but you don't get to use the min-max flasks until level 68. Also, how are you doing, my little baby boo-boo? I never got this crafting recipe. I can't click it. Uppies? I can't do uppies right now. Daddy's busy. I don't like this. We're stopping. We're stopping, and also we're not acknowledging that anything that just happened ever happened.
Should have stayed in Trothers.
Okay. Man, it's that weird stir. No, it was the daddy part.
The dark you have done the map. Farewell.
I tipped it.
Well, see ya.
Excellent. When I
You're doing the league challenges for the fish pet. I don't... Probably not. I never do PoE 1 challenges. They're super tedious. Path of Exile 1 league challenges are like... Take a shower for 10 hours. If we were to do it like a real life analog of like, oh man, there's a cool cosmetic I can unlock. I just have to shower for like 10 hours straight. And if I get out of the shower, I can't have it. It's like anyone could shower for 10 hours, but how bad do you really want it? And like, I really don't. Literally impossible for a PoE player. Well, that's shower for 30 minutes. Okay, actually the other day I realized how long it had been since I showered. Wasn't good. Yeah, I needed the stink command. How long is long? Well, this is one of those things like the Tupperware in the computer. I just don't want to give the full details on. Like, maybe we shouldn't. Where's the thingy? 2 weeks, not months. No, it's that I was outside. And I was outside for a long time. It's very hot here. I was very sweaty. I came home. And I'm probably already gonna lose points from some people because I went into the pool. So you can't go to a pool when you're like sweaty. But that's kind of like what they exist for. Kids are peeing in it. He has a pool. I go to an apartment that has a pool, apartment complex that has a pool that is not mine. Don't act like I'm part of the streamer Illuminati. I'm one of you. Who says that? I've heard that before. And Twitch chat is historically upset about everything. Like someone has a particular thing about everything. So anyway, very sweaty. Went into the pool. Was in the pool for a while. Then after the pool,
A mother's key. Farewell.
did not shower for like 2 days. As though the pool were my bath.
Of course.
You know what? I tell you that in confidence, and you guys are not going to tell anyone. You actually told us that because you're my little baby boo-boos. Anybody who shows up past this point in the stream and doesn't watch the VOD, they don't know. And they will never know. There's another part. It's not repeatable. That makes it sound worse. I just was so slouched and looked like such a degenerate gamer that I had like a moment of self-awareness. Like all at once. It's like I woke up and saw myself and I was like, fuck, dude. Primarily because I did slouch down my chair, and because you slouched on your chair, like your shirt gets caught on the back, and I had like full belly out. Guys, you don't love me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. And my literal worst is when the Path of Exile League comes out. We all know this. Proof show belly. See, that's why I was gonna say I didn't want to say it, because then it's gonna become show belly. I knew the moment it was belly, it would be show belly. Feet that one time is all you get. One time? Okay, maybe I've actually done it like twice. I don't get what the big deal is. Their feet. Everybody's got them. Like if you're into feet, are you also into your own feet? Surely someone can answer that. You could bend over like the skeletons in that treasure game and suck your own feet. Anyone could do that. Unless you don't have feet. Man, what a start to the stream. Hey guys, what's going on, everyone? It's just me, your stinky foot streamer. I'm really not beating the allegations that I'm a stinky foot streamer. Wait, what allegations? Just that I'm stinky, chunky. Oh, what the picture? The moment where I was most degenerate that I was just describing, belly out. I also was wearing my shirt that says chonk on it, which made it like twice the level of self-awareness. Yeah. Do I wear my cat boy attire?
Farewell.
I cannot say that I do. I know you're trying to build like a whole mental image here. Also, he hasn't washed that shirt in a month. Okay. True. Maybe 3 months. Any Path of Exile knowers. This is the most fucked up timeless jewel. First of all, for you not knowers, wands we're scaling spell damage because the attacks, the 150% arcane might on that is that attacks gain spell damage at 150% value, or this one gains it at double value. This timeless jewel transforms all the nodes around it. We got 80% spell damage, 80% spell damage, 80% spell damage. Later also our evasion rating equals spell damage, which is the same thing my last one was doing. We're just kind of moving over to something better. And it's got a few 80% evasions just like chilling over here. 80% cold attack damage. This is the most fucked up jewel I've seen in a long time. 80% evasion rating. It's fucking everywhere. That's some old bullshit. Again, for double not knowers, normally if you travel that many nodes in to get damage, it would be like 30%. I didn't realize how like... Well, those things, all of those nodes are, again, for triple not knowers, are like seeded, randomly generated. In every jewel socket, everything, like the entire passive tree is basically like RNG tied to a seed of 160,000 numbers is what that is. Or is there an extra? Yeah, 160,000 random seeds. This one particular seed in that one particular socket. Definitely one of the craziest ones I've ever seen. I didn't realize I got it with all the spell damage, and I knew that. I did not realize it also had like 3 different evasion ones next to it. But even with just the spell damage, it's crazy. Why am I so fast? Got long legs. And they're real clean because I showered. So it's less friction. It's mostly mageblood. and really nonsense vestigial items with like
Something.
my boots have like 60% move speed. My armor has 30. Mageblood has always active movement speed flask. I think that's it. Might be. Oh, Creighton in Act 1 gives movement speed. I did that for choosing the bandit. Bunch of random shit. Who even knows? What sort of increased evasion numbers did I expect? What do you mean for like the total character? I don't know. I just like evasion characters. And like triple scaling your damage with being able to evade everything is pretty nifty. Oh, I should get my Watcher's Eye from the other character. I didn't do that. I'm actually surprised at this moment. I haven't done a wand build maybe ever. Wands are weird. Because like with all the shit they got, they still like don't do a lot of damage, especially to single target. Even though it feels like I have 3 fucking 80% spell damage nodes. You have to get like really expensive Giga Wands for them to, I don't know, I guess to like still be, I don't even think half as good as a bow. The bows also get quivers. Got hooked by kinetic fuse slot last season. I really wanted to do the Warden version that's self-cast and does the full machine gun. This, I don't know exactly what I'm doing with this character, which is the fun part, to run around and not know what the fuck I'm doing. Like with these 6 skill points I haven't spent, for example. I had an idea, then I started stream, I knew, I do know exactly what I needed. Wait, no, I don't. I have no fucking idea. I take all the good wand nodes. You. I'm also surprised I'm dying in one. Oh, it is only... No, I have like all resistances. I have good life. Why the fuck am I exploding in one shot? No one knows.
Christ, I'll dare you, dark energies. Time to show them what I can really do.
Good impossible escape nodes? I don't think so. I mean, this ghost dance could give me the spell damage, the evasion. I think it might reach that. I kind of want these masteries anyway. And then I don't think Perfect Agony actually reaches. Yeah.
You're well. Ready to go.
What's up with that big circle? It's the thing that I've been explaining about the 160,000 random things for like the last little minute.
What have you got?
Yeah, I just finished like the full explanation.
You there? Heads
On the PoE 2 thanks to your video. Kind of burnt out waiting for 1.0. I've only played 2. Do you think 1 is still worth the time? Well, you said you burnt out. So why are you trying to go back if you're burnt out? I'm not sure. Is anybody a Path of Exile 2 gamer? You went back to PoE 1 and you're like, wait a second. I also like this. I've seen that Dizzy, who plays a lot of games with Pokes, was playing PoE 2 with Poke. He's been playing a lot of PoE 1 League. So I guess that's my only anecdotal evidence of someone played PoE 2 first and then went backwards. I assume, wait, actually, I don't know if he ever played PoE 1, so I don't know that.
Nothing can stop me this time.
It's weird because they're like the same game in so many ways, but they are different. The same, but different. But because Path of Exile has been updated for like 12 years and a lot of the PoE 2 stuff has come over, like there's a lot of parts of the game that don't feel as dated as a 12-year-old game would. Can't say the campaign is a high point. I like it. But I have to imagine not knowing where you're going in the campaign would not be great. I don't know, you basic TLDR, you could try, it's free. Play Act 1 and if you are into it, then keep going. The game gets kind of your build kind of gets online and gets a lot faster like after Act 3. I would say if you're like I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore. For a first playthrough, that takes a while. I've more so been telling everyone just play PoE 2. And I suppose in your like that is the case if you're desperate, if you're fiending for some gaming. This is a real read chat build because it auto aims. Auto aim area is kind of small, but when you have like 700% move speed, kind of helps. Iron Man PvP RuneScape run. That is my like.
The banner.
You'd have to kill me first, and then my corpse would maybe do it.
You return for freedom.
If you can necromantically revive my corpse. I didn't grab the waypoint. I didn't leave a portal. A portal. I didn't leave a portal. League road to Grandmaster before RuneScape? Genuinely. Except for the fact that the Grandmaster would lock me in for a lifetime because I wouldn't care enough to want to actually get good enough to be set free. I mean, RuneScape kind of plays itself, right? Like, at a certain point, can I not just leave my computer online while my character fishes and I get 99 fishing? That's what I'm doing while I watch your stream. That sounds creepy and I don't want to. I feel like anything that has to be guessed just leaves too much to the imagination that I don't want to know. It's Dota? That is, I thought of some really sick things you could be doing, and that's fucking way grosser than anything my mind could conjure. Welcome into like a small glimpse into the fucked up mind of yours. Dota's kinda like Tekken in that you have characters that are just named like John. Oh, so you're walking around it as like a panda bear. What's your character's name? Panda bear. Cool. No, it would be like Panda Monk. You need a job description. Who do you main in Dota? Oh, Harold? I'm the top Harold player in my region. I don't think they're that plain name, but that's funny to me. I'm number two things. Again, shocked that one shot me. Shocked I'm not doing damage anymore. I know you could be doing the alternating kinetic fusillade, and I've seen it do more damage than this on characters that are way less geared than this. Oh, I've also not done my second lab, and therefore have no aura. Also, my gem links make no sense. That is also true. Okay, there's a couple things here I'm truing about.
Ascend with precision.
What was I putting points into? Oh, generic wand. Oh shit, this just has attack damage, leeches life and mana. I wish I'd known that. I was gonna do weird stuff for that. That need not be mentioned. You could just say the worst part is I'm watching Ster and not need to follow it up with any like qualifiers.
The weary traveler goes close.
I feel like we all got it.
Rise to the occasion.
Rise.
By the goddess, what ambition.
I have no idea what.
Loyalty is a fire that spreads
I should look at what
quickly
people
if the
put in
forest
their
is dry.
kinetic fusillade. I feel like Sacred Wisps was a bait as well. Because they don't even always trigger. It's a chance to trigger them, I think. But when they all shoot, it looks cool. Everyone knows this. Everyone. Oh, everyone loves the labyrinth. Holy shit, I almost exploded. I see. I don't see. This layout was weird. Yeah, this layout's weird. I'm too fast. Be running into walls.
When the time comes,
The goal right now, finish the campaign.
as efficient as those tasked is to dance with death.
Finish the campaign, gain a few levels so I can start equipping the things that are core to what I think my build will be. But I also don't know what all of that is, so finish campaign, put items on, figure out.
Only one of your lessons was completed, Ascendant.
Quite close to the campaign being over. Actually, like, very close, like, next, like, 15 minutes tops. Even that seems like a long estimation. I can just, like, yeah, all I have left is Katava. Okay, yeah, campaign's over. We're gonna jump in map speed level. Figure things out. Smart enough to figure things out? Well, the way you figure things out is you fuck around and you find out and you fail, and anyone is smart enough to fail. You just gotta learn from it.
To be promising. You must navigate your empire through troubled waters. Be singular of purpose. You are free.
I'm free! Also, we're gonna have to go do Sanctum, because I would like to get the Lycia bloodline. You have to kill a boss in Sanctum, and then she lets me do funny stuff. Wait a minute, can I just do the other lab? I'm like that far behind, I can do the other lab right now. But I don't even think... I think I might just like actually only have 2 ascendancy points and then do the other 2 in Lycia, which we don't have yet. So these are kind of irrelevant.
Gift because of victory.
For the moment. Bastion Elements is good.
Ascend with precision.
Would aid with the whole dying in one hit thing. But speaking of dying in one hit, I feel like I covered the screen with so much clutter that Azara's gonna one-shot me. Wrong way. Right? Wrong way? No. The Lycia boss lets you get extra effect from your Herald auras, which are a couple of the random buffs at the top of the screen. I've got one juiced up ring that gives me a whole bunch of Herald buffed effect. I've never seen how that scaling exactly works. Oh my, I can't like talk today. Every sentence I think I'm drunk. I think I had too much orange juice this morning. It had too much pulp in it is what it is. Yikes. Streamer's all pulped up.
Oh, the weary traveler draws close. The Empire beckons upon, and the world.
Like that high pulp shit. I would, you know, no pulp is fine. I have some light pulp orange juice. Primarily the reason that I have the light pulp right now is because when I was in the grocery store, there was 2 people standing in front of the no pulp, and I didn't want to wait. Real story.
This empire.
They weren't just like standing in front of it. They were like a couple, and they were like connected to each other, leaning on each other, like lustfully gazing into the orange juice. And I was like, I don't know how long they're gonna be doing this. Light pulp? I don't mind light pulp. Truthfully, I don't mind high pulp either. The thing I don't like about high pulp is that if you put it into a glass to drink it, that shit needs to go through the washing machine like twice. That glass is permanently pulped up. At which point, I mean, why? Like, why even drink from a glass? I'm the only one drinking it. Hit him with that big chug.
A locked door.
Where there's a golden door, there must be a golden key. I don't mind lab, but whenever they have a golden door in the layout, I fucking hate the golden door layouts. They make me very upset. Oh, this is a short one. Never mind. Usually it is like a whole separate zone.
Where there's a golden key.
I think those only
must
occur
be a
in the
golden
fourth lab,
door.
then. True.
Gold is the most liberating of metals.
Whoops, picked the wrong door. Have an extra room to do. He fucking Super Mario pick-adored me.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes when one defiles the effigy to enter defiles the emperor dance with death.
Yeah. What he said.
Failure is an illusion.
Wait, I thought I was at the end. Fuck!
Such resilience.
I was mentally free from lab.
Those who stand should never outnumber those who kneel.
Gotta be in the lab longer. It feels even longer because we did 2 back to back. Never free. Never ever. And then I have to do Sanctum to go fight Lycia. And that in itself is like a lab. And then once I fight Lycia, I gotta do lab again. I'm stuck in the lab treadmill.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor, you must navigate.
Yeah, I am a little fast. He's gonna jump on all of these.
Give up yourself.
Okay, he didn't. The first attack he usually does is a jump. He fucking trolled me.
You are free.
I'm free! He means it this time. Keep a bone. Okay, I touched the thing, right? Now I permanently have a sphere on me. It's such a good node, but I kind of, you know, as a cosmetic type gamer who cares about aesthetic, I don't want a sphere on my character permanently. I wish there was a way to turn it off. There is not. The sphere takes 1650 elemental damage from hits before my life or energy shield, and then it's basically like a second energy shield for elemental only damage.
This time, I will
And it scales based on how many passive masteries you have. Excuse me. It's very good considering it already has more life than my actual life pool. I'm just gonna freaking zoom to Katava. Everyone's seatbelts on. That's also why I hate having golems. I agree with that. I really don't like the golem stacking. But I'm probably not going to have them, but they're too strong to not have while leveling. And I think realistically I should have them.
I shall strike you down.
They just be fucking Jolems. Cake Candy, that's a large streak you've got there. I also think I said your name wrong, like I've said every sentence wrong today. We're all just gonna live with it. Oh, Kitava. Why can't you be satiated? Also, why is Kitava so much stronger than Innocence and Sin and me? He's been eating? No, he hasn't been eating. He's been fucking asleep just as long as all the other gods. Actually, I never really thought about that before. Why is Kitava so fucking juiced? I guess that's the trade-off of not being able to move. To be stuck inside this cathedral or whatever permanently forever. Why was he in the statue? That's also a really good question that I have never asked myself or the world.
May a new dawn arise.
Gift because entertaining.
Meow.
Yes. The world needs...
As far as the plot for PoE 2 goes, I had always kind of thought,
You won the time and
I don't know, it's funny. The whole plot in this game is like,
by the light.
Sin helps you kill all of the gods because it's a good idea, and in Path of Exile 2 it's like,
Listen, remember. Go.
your enemies are the ones who want to kill the gods, and Sin is like, I don't know about this. I mean, I don't think he cares. He's like the last one left, so I guess he doesn't care anymore.
Good tidings. Good tidings to you.
I've got some wealth for you.
He do be letting you do that. Did I get the book from Lonnie? Ow, my fingers.
Thank the I believe another time.
I must have gotten the 2 from Lonnie. I spaced out because I do have 2 points. That would make a lot of sense. What did Solaris Lunaris do? Exist, I
As
think.
a commoner might say. Business, business.
Why do I have that? Oh, I sold mine power. True. What is... Usually this ring ain't worth shit, and I want to try it because it is a herald skill that gains more damage the more heralds you have, and I am herald stacking. I already have 4 of them on, and it gives you more damage for every herald that you have. But usually this thing is like worthless. I think it's because no one wants to do breach. Maybe. But I need 1 divine to try it out. Might just sell stuff for a moment. To be able to do that. Kind of makes me want to do it. It's not a rare drop. Can't you just buy 5 fortresses? They're usually so cheap. The hive fortresses themselves too.
The Maryline is ready to go. I should raise my fees. All in order. I'll let you know. We'll make it happen. Ahoy there!
Okay. There's also like 150 on trade, but everyone has collectively agreed of all 150 that nobody is buying except for fuck me Friday. Then I want to try one. I'm gonna buy this. It's going to drop to 0. Hold on. I need to look. I need to look at. There's a website, Pee Wee Ninja, that shows you like all the builds being played, the top 10,000 leveled characters. I need to confirm my suspicion of the top 10,000 characters. 3% of them are using Lost Unity. What build is it? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Just seems to be a bunch of random shit. Oh, it is Penance Brand. That is right. I think someone made a leak start for Penance Brand Ignite. Well, that answers the question. I wouldn't buy it if there wasn't like a legitimate build using it, because then there needs to be a reason for it to cost this much. Though it's a league start build and people are going to stop playing it. And I might... This is like if I'm going to log off for a day to go to Wheelie Wednesday, sell this, and then when I come back, buy it back. I'm not just like holding on to the dead weight. Herald of the Hive. So... Oh no, am I gonna pulse forever? Grants a buff which causes you to deal more damage for each herald skill affecting me. I've got 4 on, and this is also a herald, so I guess it counts itself and it's 5. I guess. Whenever I inflict ailments, it gets pressure and it pulses more often. It deals fizz, fire, cold, lightning, and chaos damage. Just in an AoE, because of my herald stacking, we blast. And then when we go do Lycia boss, her ascendancy gives you effect of all your heralds. We just keep heralding. I want to see how much damage this does to the content we were just doing if I go on Blood Aqueduct. Are you ready to buy herald tattoos? I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. The pulse is enough to clear magic monsters right now. Okay. Alright. Guess we're wearing it. Not bad. The Doppel goes up. The Doppel? The Doppler radar? We'll see that once we start doing a map. I think now that I have all... Look at all this random stuff, I think I need to start traveling down. Very soon we can do the evasion stacking thing. Oh, I can already do it. Oh no, wait, oh no, there's my one with like actual... I've been wearing such goofy shit. We got gold rim plus 2 level to skills in it. We got level 30 added lightning damage gloves. 2% all max res. We've been in the goofy unique factory. The vendor recipe from all the other rings. So the price of all the other rings should have gone up, but I don't feel like they did. What are the other ones? I have one on my other character that I've been using. Don't tell me this. I like traded all the stuff off this character or put it to trade. The Will of Tull. 5 chaos. What? How do you combine them? Looking this up. Probably just one of them that is expensive. The Will of like Olnatol or something. 2 chaos. Will of Zoth. 4 chaos. What the fuck? Sundered is the expensive one. Sundered Will. Oh. Still, if I made it myself, I save 2 divine. Every time you make one of these, if you wanted to be a trade goblin, basically make 1 or 2 divines. The other rings cost nothing. Where's Sundered Will drop? Why is this one more rare than the other ones? Basically. It still drops from the same bosses. Just a lower drop. There are 200 of them on trade. There are 400 of this on trade. It's not even that much more rare unless some other build is using them. Oh, That makes sense. It all comes full circle. People are using it because of Death Oath Aura being new. And they have to use that to scale it, so it's being like double used. I see. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. 2 goes... Junior. Sorry, Junior. Goes hard. Harold, 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 Harold. Harold. Okay. We're gonna go to maps. I have shitty resist now. I will probably explode in one hit. Do I have in here? $64, $65, $64. 2 levels we can start like having some actual items. So we will... That will happen quickly. We're gonna pop into a tier 5. Just to see. Give me a good old dunes. Give me a good old... I have to take out the void stone, don't I? Give me a good old dunes. Who's Harold? He's one of the characters in Dota. This might be too high of a level of a zone at the moment. I might be a little bit... 10 levels under, I think, is not good. Seems fine. Acceptable. I'm looking at the pulse from this Herald. Kinda not hurting them. But it is like auto-killing normal monsters. But anything does. Like decent damage. Which will get better. %40 penalty for this? Yeah, I gotta go down. Harold the Worldsmith. Now that sounds like a Dota character. You have to have the title. Okay, that's a shit ton of experience. Yeah, it was just a little too high. Rip. Lost unity. Where is the unity gone in times like these? I also didn't see how much this made my damage go up. 27,000 tooltip DPS. Well, that also took off all my heralds because all my heralds are in there. Down to 10,000. It's 15,000 without the heralds on. I don't have a lot of evasion yet. I have very little. Thanks, heralds. Thanks for always looking out for me, heralds. Holy shit, shrines. Can he move faster? Yes. Soon. Soon, actually. Well, this is going nice and quick. Really how fast PoE1 was? This is an extreme outlier. I mean, there's a lot of crazy endgame super speed builds. I usually don't play anything that can move this fast, and we're going to start slowing down once I start taking off leveling gear. I really don't need to yet, because we're doing enough damage to kill things and before we see them. Kinetic fusillade is some bullshit. Until I run into a boss. What is this? Man, Path of Exile 1, there was an era where everybody used Headhunter in endgame. And Headhunter was way crazier than it is now. And it would make your character model grow and grow and grow and grow, because Soul Eater was busted. It was more so Soul Eater was busted. And you'd take Soul Eater from a rare monster with Headhunter. And your character would be so big you can only see your fucking foot on the screen. And really for a long time, I think seeing that gameplay made me not play the game at all. Which is ironic because the game is actually so much faster than it was then. Without even using Headhunter. But I guess there's stuff to actually sometimes use that power. I don't know. I woke up to reality that it was fun game. I mean, it was already fun game to me, but endgame meta looked like really boring to me. Which is good. They nerfed the shit out of Headhunter and ruined all that, and now we have mageblood. Haha. So I think I need the path down to here. There's a bunch of evasion here. See, this is a quirky thing. We get spell damage from evasion, and we get double effectiveness of spell damage. So we have nodes here, like the 80% evasion, but it takes 3 points to get into them. So it's like 20% per node. But that's still pretty high. I'm debating if those are worth it. Maybe just this one as I pass, because then that's like 20. Wait, I'm doing math wrong, right? That's 60. If it was 20, it was more than that. I have to go down this way anyway. Or do I? I'm not sure that I do. I'm really not sure the way this character is set up now that I even need to do the evasion stacking, primarily because there's just so much spell damage I already have that it's kind of diminishing returns after a certain point. Where's your enkindled jade flask? I'm not high enough level to wear them. They require level 68 for some reason. And also I'm not going to use a jade, but I know what you mean. I was saying earlier, they give you mageblood at level 44, and then the full upgraded flasks are level 68.
Death waits.
So in a few levels, we will get faster because I already made the upgraded super movement speed flask. This zone puts us 10 levels behind again. I think this is too far. I don't know the end game thresholds. Lobbing Ster? Why am I being lobbed? What did I do to deserve this?
Get him!
I was gonna say, like, speaking of the headhunter meta, this echoing shrine, when we had permanent shrine buffs last season, it kind of really is old headhunter times 25 with my auto aiming, auto shooting, auto chaining skill. Yeah. Was worried this character would not feel as good as the last one I was playing because it was just cold aura and I could shield charge through everything and it would explode. This kind of feels exactly the same, but like better because it's faster. It took so long to cast Val Cold Snap on the other character. It looks like it's sped up. You know how Ster is. He always is cheating with his speed hacks. Why does he do that? Last map was extra crazy because it was Shrine gives you giga move speeds. Next level, real flasks. I spoke to John Exile. Nice.
8 rounds. Chaos is watching.
Me and John Exile are pretty tight. As in, our clothes are too small. It's very tight. But like both of us have that in common. Because we're huge. The size of the world, even. Dunes, dunes, dunes. The abyss monsters at least give a lot of experience because there's so many of them. Okay, now things are, I mean, like, things are sped up with this shrine. Oops. Alright, yeah, they're really like this abyss is so fucking weird. It made it into the game. No experience, no loot. Some really strong monsters come out of it. These dudes are stronger than the map boss. I'm moving so fast. It's hard to see, but the like purple aura from the ring is like lagging behind me when I see it pulse. Like I'm already out of the pulse by the time it expands. You're wasting time. I need to level. You are irrelevant. Flasks. I forgot, like, Mageblood's really strong in PoE 2. It is like 7 times stronger in this game because you get to do the increased effect on everything. I don't know how much movement speed that is, but it's a lot. I shouldn't allow it. I'm gonna be even faster. Evasion rating. I want to do one with the onslaught on. Just be comically fast. Hopefully get an acceleration shrine. Yeah, wait, did I put... Mageblood a skill. Mageblood is the belt. The belt keeps your flasks active at all times. And it's really goofed up because these flasks don't gain charges while they're being used, but because of Mageblood, they're always being used. So they get like a crazy amount of extra effect. The reduced duration to get even more effect doesn't matter. It's like the strongest item in the video game. And you can build the bear workshop like whatever buffs you want from any flask. Stronger than Headhunter? Yeah, and it costs about double Headhunter. Why do I feel slower? Oh, I think it's probably because I had the acceleration shrine last time. Damn, I'm so slow. Teleports across the entire continent. It's like lullaby bedtime baby music. This shit's too dank. I'm still using a wand that is like, I'm using a nothing wand. I kind of spent all my money on the mageblood. I don't know how I'm affording a wand unless I sell stuff from my last character. But that has not sold yet, and I just spent all my money on the ring. And a good wand's gonna be real expensive. Though also we're in a crafting league, and it's entirely possible that you can make crazy shit for 0 cost. I'm gonna bet on that being a reality. The best one's Storm Prison. I'm pretty sure Storm Prison is a level 30 leveling wand. And you may be referring to Grace of the Goddess, actually. Which really isn't the best. It's good. I think Grace of the Goddess is actually really cheap. Speaking of, and it gives the extra sacred wisps, which usually nobody cares about because they don't. They use this on weird builds. This is a weird item. I can basically afford it if I sold anything.
Oh?
Oh, Maven is
I should raise my fees.
let me look at what I got. I could buy that real quick. Spam even more shit. God, no. Fuck.
I should raise my fees. Ahoy there!
These are really stinky rolled, but that's fine. How much do I have? I have one. Oh. Okay. Find it. That item does not exist. Orders
in. 'Twas a long journey. The dog is in the hen house, as a commoner might say.
Yeah, its base damage is higher than what I've been using. And then it also has all the physical damage as extra. And then also it gives me an extra Sacred Wisp. Sacred Wisp is like a little thingy that follows me. As a support gem. That also uses the same skill that I use. And we get +1 of those. Yep, +1 of those. This is pretty upbeat funeral music. I don't know if I should actually put this on yet. This armor, I want Fizz from Hits situation for the moment. Though it is a 6 link. Oh no, I'm going to have to resummon all my Jolums. Dude, I want to get rid of my fucking Jolums. Nobody wants all these Jolums. Oh yeah, this ring. Oh, I guess I can wear that now too. Herald Device Purity and Thunder, increased buff effect. And reservation efficiency and res and all of the good stuff. And I'm probably going to just ignore attribute requirements. I'm scared of leveling all this. But okay. Fusillade is so good. Even without all the gimmicks you can do to make it shoot faster, like, it doesn't matter. Well, I guess when you can one-shot things. Which you can't really do on League Start or anything. We still are not in tier 17 or whatever. Nice level up, thanks. I worked really hard on that one, particularly. I was just testing some things, shooting him. I kind of want to use Kinetic Rain and Fusillade. The thought process being that I do this and it leaves down the explodey spheres. But you can only ever have so many of them. And then Fusillade takes time to shoot all of its stuff. So I like cast Fusillade twice, then do this, then Fusillade, then this. So I'm sure at a certain point, the alternating is not necessary. I don't know. I haven't really decided what skill I actually want to use, so I'm just using two. The real answer. Super Missile Speedster. I think the pace of the game in terms of like how quickly you can acquire the most broken items has like super accelerated. Ever since the Breach Rework League, it just felt like you could get whatever you wanted in terms of like leveling progress quicker. And then there's just more and more powerful stuff in game. I kind of feel like I want to start being like it's hard. I love the economy. But I'm feeling like it would be better to be a solo self-found gamer. Because then you like keep the good mid part of the game longer. Not that being strong isn't also the good part of the game. And the ability to like get items to try build. I feel like I'm so fast moving. I kind of want to try 2 Grace of the Goddess. But I think I'm being... this shield makes it so that I don't need accuracy. Hits can't be evaded. And shield charge is nice. But just think of all the wisp shooting. Yeah, I'm dead. I need a Leaf Shade. Oh yeah, I didn't quality it. I was... Huh, true. True. I'm shocked how tanky the golems are and how annoying they are on Elementalist. Golems are good. I like don't want to have them, but come on. They just do everything. They all give buffs. And it's so easy to have like the 4 core ones now that give all different buffs. Now, a lot of times just having the guy stand in front of you and take hits instead of you is so valuable. Basically, Elementalist, you don't invest into minion life because your Ascendancy just auto respawns the golems after they die. You don't need to do that. They're still tanky enough, the buffs will be active like the majority of the time. And the buffs are very, very good. Golems have had a weird history of being either like useless or every time they're good completely define Elementalist. The last time they buffed them, it's like the strongest they've ever been. And I think they have to go back to the useless unless you are specifically a golem character. But then the truth is no one actually plays golem characters. They just have golems. Yeah, they did cut the effect down by a lot. It's still just so good. Like, I think even if you don't invest into them now, because normally there's a whole bunch of jewels you can get that increase golem buff effect, and like people stack those, and there's cluster jewels that'll also stack that. I don't think you really need to do that, and then it's still worth having them, which is not a good place for them to be in. I need to look at what gem links people use on kinetic fuel slot. I have no idea what I should have. I still have like cruelty socketed and that can't... That's not it. Stone Shaper enshrouded? Yeah, what do you mean you can't enshroud weapons? You have greater volley. I don't have the reduced duration, but I don't know like what the damage supports are. I just have sacred wisps. Aw, they use crit damage stuff. That makes sense. Grace the Goddess has 8% crit chance. God damn. Yeah, that kind of checks out. I just did double. I'm not even yet feeling the need for the less duration. What is my crit chance? %60%? What? I haven't done anything. That was 40. Wait, why was it just 60? Did I have some buff on and I didn't realize? Was it a Jolum? It's scaling up when I kill. What do I have that does that? Main hand crit chance 7 it is going up to 70? Oh, power charges. Oh, power charges. That is the easiest crit chance I have ever seen. I was expecting to see it say like 20. Things have been ramping so quickly. This is what I mean. The boss AI is fighting my golems the whole time, and I just get to stand back and shoot. Classic wander. I think I'm becoming a wand guy. Though surely kinetic fusillade doesn't survive. I thought it would get more nerfed. It just got like weird changes this patch. I am using warp timepiece still. Couldn't I, for now, anoint... That's expensive. I'm not gonna. I still don't know if I'm actually just gonna keep using Fusillade. I feel like there's no way around it. It's so good. Restoration does feel so nice. Don't give in. The plan was I wanted to make a character that would be good at doing the Legion arena, which usually is kinetic blast. Because you could just off-screen everything. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I feel kind of silly, actually, for having... Usually it's, hey, Ster, you make too many builds. I stuck on the cold dot thing for so long. I feel like I could have switched off of it days ago. And I just feel... My damage is probably less right now, but I feel so much stronger. And I will scale into it. At the very least, the clear feels really good. I mean, I'm level 70 as well. I'm level 70 and I haven't really put any thought into like most of my gear. Whereas the cold dot character, I was level 95 and I put lots of thought into every piece of gear. Though I also just have a lot of that still. It's kind of still... Core pieces of the build are the same. This ring is obnoxious. Yeah. And I do have mageblood, and I am wearing randomly... These gloves do nothing. Oh, that's why my crit chance to spending 800 mana... They don't do nothing. That's why I was hitting 70. Okay. Do I have any other crazy burples? I don't think I have any burple gloves. Cold dot was a bait. Cold dot is really... All of the dot skills are typically very strong early on. But become, as you get access to money, very hard to scale. Much harder than other things. They don't have attack speed, they can't crit. And you get a lot of diminishing returns on damage over time multiplier. They don't benefit from like flat damage. Whoop. There's those scary abyss monsters that drop nothing. They got me. It really is. They're like some of the scariest mobs in the game, and Abyss doesn't drop fucking anything. I think it's because I got 4% chaos res and they're shooting. I don't even know what they're doing. They're shooting this like winter orb of Eye of Winter of Chaos. Warb. I'm curious how much increased evasion I have already too from like mageblood flask alone.
They are coming.
57 at 65% increased effect. Oh, I don't even have the reduced duration extra 25% effect, which would nearly be like 100% spell damage from a flask times 2 because arcane wand stuff. Wait, I'm not sure what the price of mageblood was like days ago. I feel like I could have had one because I don't need, and I don't really want a 4 flask one. And I realize how much cheaper the 3 flask corrupted ones are. And they probably would have been cheaper a few days ago because League was newer and Divines hadn't inflated and all that. I probably could have had one like days ago and could have got off cold dot. But I didn't do it. Silly. Silly person behavior. Why am I even... The wands just generate power charges from one of these for free? Yes. Juan's getting a whole fucking cluster jewel up here. Mageblood, his cold dot build. I mean, I was using I had to use the new boon pact belt because I was just basically doing Val cold snap. It didn't work without my belt. Infinite sustaining it? I don't know how you do that without the belt. Oh, no. You just accept the downside. If that's what he was doing. Yeah, I wanna sell. I have like a perfectly rolled boon belt. I just want it to sell. I'm over it. I bought it early for cheap. They seem to have gone up. Let's put in the tier 16. Oh my god, I don't have Helena. Always leaving her in Act 2.
I thank journey well. Greeting.
Gameman? It's time. Oh, wait, I've been running a fucking level 14 clarity. I have that much mana? left to reserve? Hmm. I guess I could just put the less duration in. Oh, and I can't wear that. I'm kind of locked in. I don't need to because I have a mageblood. Mageblood resistance ass ring. Who cares? Just put one flask on. You're good. So yeah, I should put on Grace. I can't do that. Unless I took off one Herald. That's not really enough mana to actually cast right now until we sort stuff. Why do I feel like shit's reserving more than it should?
They are coming.
I guess because I don't have any actual mana reservation wheel, I just have the Herald ones. I really be killing the Dunes guy a lot. I feel like he deserves it. Don't remember this part of Dune? What were the witch shield charges past the giant worm? And kills all the Fremen? I remember that. I don't know why you don't. It was fucking crazy. Holy Soul Eater, I'm just gonna leave. Oh yeah, Soul Eater like wears off now. Too fast. Out of portal scrolls. This build, I'm glad I switched. Glad I switcherooed. Now, now we wait until their next patch where there's something to do with it. I'm really not sure Lost Unity is giving me enough. So I guess I don't have Lycia Bloodline yet. I should wait until I do that. I could go kill Lycia now. Pretty sure you can do level 68 Sanctum and it counts. Which would be super easy. Oh, my attack speed is actually slow. I get the full, I just attack. Wow, I have no mana. How much does this thing cost? 42 mana per attack. Eesh. That's why we over-leveled. We're missing our over-leveled clarity. Bro, take out the discipline. Bring back clarity. Is that correct? The minimum level Lycia is level 68 for Sanctum. You can't. I don't want to be caught dead playing Sanctum. I don't know none of this.
Hail, fellow I've heard. Go well, exile.
Does she not even give me the quest tome?
There, exile.
That's because my other character got it? I don't know. Is it in Act 2? No, it's in the other one. Imagine doing Sanctum. Hello? Any Sanctums out here? Hello? Is it in Act 2? I remember it being there, but like covered up. This is the one that's covered up. A portal scrolls. Why would it be in Act 2? You can't do it yet. What the fuck is that? The mother of two, once the mother of three, weeps eternal. Yo, okay. Never seen that before.
Grab boots! Check them, maybe they have movement speed.
What? That is the first time that sound has played. Across both characters. I thought it wasn't working. This one's covered. Where the fuck is Divinia? Chat. The thought of Sanctum has ended the stream. I could only stream for a little while today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I gotta get ready for Wheelie Wednesday. Sanctum dodged.